Olympus, the most popular virtual reality MMORPG on the market right now.
Becky Beats, the persona, is a wise old lady, very much the sort of crone archetype, although it rendered, of course, in beautiful VR ambiance.
My in-game character is Tankly's Unleashed, a beast of a man, just standing like 7 feet tall, has a lion's head on a human body, lion legs, and a lion's tail. Got sort of paw-looking hands, but with full fingers.
Hollow Point Phoebe, who is a wilting plant person with a kind of prismatic iridescent quality to her eyes. It's with a pale sheen to it. Her hair is dripping down past her shoulders, and slung over one shoulder is a Magitech sniper rifle.
You all hear a series of grunts, a veritable stampede of piggy noises as, rounding the corner, charging straight at the group, is 5 boars. Let's get our initiative roll. Olympus, the most popular virtual reality MMORPG on the market right now.
Becky Beats, the persona, is a wise old lady, very much the sort of crone archetype, although it rendered, of course, in beautiful VR ambiance.
My in-game character is Tankly's Unleashed, a beast of a man, just standing like 7 feet tall, has a lion's head on a human body, lion legs, and a lion's tail. Got sort of paw-looking hands, but with full fingers.
Hollow Point Phoebe, who is a wilting plant person with a kind of prismatic iridescent quality to her eyes. It's with a pale sheen to it. Her hair is dripping down past her shoulders, and slung over one shoulder is a Magitech sniper rifle.
You all hear a series of grunts, a veritable stampede of piggy noises as, rounding the corner, charging straight at the group, is 5 boars. Let's get our initiative roll.
everybody. What's up? Welcome back to Streaming Repo and welcome back to Hell. It's me, Eli, your guide through the Inferno. And once again, welcome back to my Kanto 4 cast. So happy to have you for this second session. It was way too quiet last time, so I'm gonna put on some music. So let's just put some vibes on, guys. It's all good. Everything's fine. Right? We're all good.
I think we lost your audio.
Yeah.
It's
Something about
moving.
me turning on music turns off my audio.
That's
This
inconvenient.
happened in Kanto 3.
You
Every
know
single time.
why? It's because we're in hell.
I
Yeah.
just thought you
Yeah.
were making that music with your mouth.
Yeah.
It was you singing, yeah, a cappella.
I open my mouth and loots happen, guys. Let's go.
Yes.
I'm magic. Hi guys. So welcome back. Welcome back to the pit. And welcome back to my players. We have Andy as the pagan. We have Danny as the serpent. We've got Anna Eliza as the saint. And Fish the prophet. Who we will not bully this time, right?
Don't
I don't
lie.
know. We're in hell.
Don't,
We won't make
don't
fun of
lie.
them.
Don't lie to me.
We don't do anything. We're just people
I-
here on the material plane. In hell, other
true.
things might happen.
And honestly, we have no control over Fish's dice, who honestly were the biggest bullies last session.
That's true. Truly. Let's see if they do better. I believe.
Amazing. Let's just jump right in, guys. When last we were together, you all descended down a craggy cliff onto a ledge overlooking the mucky and truly heinous pit. Off in the distance, you could hear the three tri-toned howls of Cerberus, the guardian of this level of hell, and you saw many lost souls being herded by devils. There were two different types of hells that you guys saw being herded along. Some that were more sluggish and large and a little bit amorphous were being herded off into the center of the pit, and then others which were more thin and emaciated and unsteady and unstable were being herded off into what appeared to be tunnels going underground, where you could see just towers of red smoke rising out of vents in the ground. It was realized that these thinner and more emaciated souls were the souls of drunkards. So we are in gluttony, and that is one of the sins of gluttony. You managed to sober up one of these gluttons, one of these drunkards, the pagan taking just a full shower in being of purging of that drunkenness. Listen, we've all been to that college party, right? We've all had that person in our lives. We sure have. But you were told that these drunken souls were being used to create potions as part of their punishment in hell. And some of these potions were being, and the prophet remembered or knew that some of these potions are sent along to the city of Dis, deeper in hell. So this is in fact a factory. And our little oracle was sent off to gather a potion and to do a little bit of scouting. Also, our little snake familiar Aura also was doing a little bit of spying. And the prophet has managed to get 2 potions.
And I am actively trying to snag a third one.
And with some truly epic stealth rolls from Danny, the serpent disappeared off of the face of the planet. It, truly went into a different world altogether with a
That is what a
45,
50 gets you.
46. It was like
There was a 50 in there. It was wild.
Oh yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
max that I could imagine you can roll into.
20 above God level. Cool. Fuck you. There we go. So y'all managed to get through this brewery with literally no problem whatsoever. You were the shadow, you were the dark, which made you guys avoid quite a lot of fighting last session, at least externally. Internally, so much good fighting. So now you guys find yourself in a room full of these skins with potions. So skeins. Like when I say skin, there's also skin. They could be made out of skin. We won't go into too much detail about what these liquid pouches are made out of, but we're just going to call them
materials
skins.
are a little limited in hell.
It's hey, listen.
There's
There's some unlimited resources, and it might be actual skin. So you guys are all looking around. What am I missing? Players, remind me if I've missed anything big.
And no, that basically covers it. We are
I think
currently
that covers all the
around.
big
think so.
bases.
Yeah.
Amazing. So you guys hear the chattering of other guardian devils outside of this room and kind of further into the room, as there are devils who are like packaging things to be sent along to Dis. And you hear the wailing cries of tormented souls outside and in all the hallways. And the thunder from the hurricane in the level above you. Just it's pretty raucous. We're gonna hold that stupid stealth roll for the moment. So you guys are in this room. You were the 4 different types of potions were described by Oracle. So there is a skin with a torch on it. There is a skin with a key on it. There is a skin with a centaur S on it. And there is a skin with a salamander on it. So, what would you guys like to do as you find yourself in this storeroom?
I'm trying to grab one that has a salamander on it and just quietly attach it to my like string of them that I'm slowly gathering.
Okay. How are you wanting to keep this secret from your party?
I'm not hiding it from my party.
Okay, then yeah. If you guys are trying to be stealthy from each other, then I would say roll stealth. Other than
I'm trying to be very nonchalant, but I'm not hiding it. Like I'm like if you looked over, I'm not deliberately keeping it a secret from y'all.
The serpent sees you.
Good.
And just watches.
It's the 3rd one on the belt loop now.
And signals to the others. Good.
Above table, I will tell you guys. So I will just give you this. So take as many as you want. You can only carry and equip 3.
Okay. So I got the 3. I got my 3. We're good.
But then maybe if there's other plans to do other things.
I will say I have because like you guys can see it. I have the black one with the torch, the white one with the key, and I've just picked up the blood red one with the salamander.
And above table, what's the 4th one?
A clear potion with a centaur S.
Centaur S.
Sorry.
I was just going to say, so this was from a roll from last session, a fish, because kind of just from Dante's Inferno, of these things. These 4 symbols are actually, they represent different city arcs of Dis. So these are actually representative of different neighborhoods in Dis.
Okay.
Dis.
Cool.
So as the serpent watches this unfold, signals to the pagan, the saint, and the exile to come over.
Another huddle.
Do you come?
Yeah,
Yeah.
our signature
felt
huddle.
Before I begin, is there anything that you all want to do?
I want to grab what we need, light the fire, and leave as soon as possible, before our friend loses the ability to hide us.
That's wise. Saint?
Yes. So far, they haven't noticed that we are here, but the more we take, and the more time we spend scheming, eventually they'll wisen up that their stock is becoming just the slightest bit lighter than it was before. I feel as though devils have a way of noticing such things, so I agree with the pagan. We should act swiftly and try to get rid of this means of production as quickly as possible.
Oh, I'm ready to burn it down now. Good. Exile?
I mean, the torch is fairly self-explanatory, but I wouldn't mind knowing what the rest of these do. But this isn't my expertise at all.
Nor mine, I believe. And I think at this point, the serpent pulls out one of each of the three types that are not the torch. Which above table, if we're each able to equip one of each, would be the three that the serpent would take. And offers them out to the pagan and the saint. Is there any way that you can tell us a bit more about this?
Can the saint, I don't know which one you're handing out, but could the saint, like...
All three are open for you to pick up whatever you want, just not the fire.
I think the saint is going to grab the one that has the salamander on it and, like, pop it open and, like, sniff it.
Okay. Okay.
Give it a little...
Okay, so what kind of role would you like this to be? What are you thinking?
Sorry, I'm looking at my character sheet. I guess maybe medicine?
Yeah, I'll accept medicine for sure.
A little sniff?
Mm-hmm.
A little medicinal sniff?
Pulling from my chemistry knowledge, you can waft. Never directly sniff, only waft.
That's a strong 17 as the saint is standing there, like, swirling it a little bit and just...
Amazing. You get this... It's probably a good idea to waft, but as you kind of peek into it a little bit, you do see that it is a blood red liquid.
Mm-hmm.
And it's has an interesting scent to it that is actually something that you it's something that you actually have. It's a scent that you have smelled because it is poison, and it's something that you have. It's a scent and an effect that the serpent quite often has, but it also has it's almost like char and brimstone and heat. This has two above table. This has two different effects. If it's given to a fiend, it poisons the fiend.
Mm.
If a lost one drinks it, depending on a save, you can receive resistance to heat and fire for a short time.
I think you all would see the saint kind of like swirling it and giving it a sniff, and they kind of fixate on the coloration of it for a moment before their head snaps up to the serpent, and they say, "It reminds me of you a bit, but smokier."
Interesting.
I do think that it would be potent against our fiendish friends, however.
So it is purely a weapon.
I believe so.
Okay. Look over at the pagan offering the other two, in case you have any interest.
The pagan is going to take their hands and sort of grab some soot off the floor, create like just a small streak over their eyes as they whisper underneath their breath. Light peering through, leave the ceilings, and in your embrace, reveal. And they are going to cast Detect Magic.
Beautiful. Are you going to detect it on both of these, or which? So there is a key and a centaur S. Which one do you want to focus on?
The Detect Magic goes on me, and I'll be able to see what like school of magic it is what it does.
Perfect. So that's great. Which thing do you want to look at first?
Okay. I'll look at the key first, I think.
The key. Perfect. Yeah. So these aren't really magical. So, but to like counteract that, I will give you like that. That's just what you're gonna do as an investigation, which I'm totally here for. So the key, as you kind of take a look at it and inspect it with this extra eye, this extra power behind your eye, you see that the substance in the skin with the key branded on it is white. It's a white liquid, and ironically, it's one that is the most alien to you because it appears like, again, it smells corrosive. Everything here smells wrong and a little bit metallic and all these things. But just looking at it, you can see that this potion, when you can throw it, you can spray it on something. It's an acid, but it only affects metallic objects or undead. So this isn't something that would affect any of you. It could very much affect Eurydice, seeing as she is a dead soul.
The pagan lifts up the bottle with the key on it and is going to say, "This liquid hungers. It devours iron and corpses, and it seeks them out."
Good. That will help. Thank you.
I would like to, as like everyone's kind of sequentially going through the different potions, be looking at the serpent and just trying to like, what's your game, man? Like that's where I'm at. It's like you're up to something. You're up to something, and I'm upset about it. And I just want to like basically insight kind of if you seem to have like another angle in how you're reacting, like maybe like a deception in how you're reacting to the information about these potions.
Perfect.
One thing I will say is I don't think that the serpent is trying to hide what they're doing.
So this is a thing that I love that Matt Mercer does. So roll deception or persuasion. Do not tell me which it is. But Fish, go ahead and roll insight.
All right.
Are your dice mean again?
So with a +5 to insight, that's 7.
That was a 20.
Yeah, I'm just like over here in the corner, like quietly absorbing whatever y'all are sharing amongst yourselves, just staring at the serpent, going like.
I love like the visual of us in our little corner huddle, like
I got so many.
They're all for me.
Serpent
I
reaches.
think the way that
No, go
the
ahead.
Prophet's very much coming at this is they're trying to set themselves up in the case that it does become a them versus the rest of y'all situation. And so right now they're standing like if you're like all huddled, they're standing just outside, kind of trying to key into what you guys are talking about, but they're very pointedly aimed at the serpent. Just
The serpent sees you still and smiles. Did you decide to help? Or are you
Did
just
you
gonna
ask?
stand there? This is not a fun game we play.
it is for me.
Well, keep having fun in your corner, then. We'll be over here together. Turn over to the Saint. Did you want to keep that?
I think the Saint thinks about this for just a moment, but they think of how this is poison to fiends. And I think you see their hand grip the neck of the bottle a bit, and they say, I think we can certainly find use for this, perhaps in ways to inhibit multiple of our foes at the same time. I'll think this over.
Wonderful. A plan is formulating. I think that it might be helpful for you to hold on to these if you feel comfortable lobbing them into groups of threatening persons. And then turning over to the pagan. How do you feel about the use of this to corrode joints and juncture points to see if we can get something to fall down?
I believe that is a pragmatic line of action. I am uncomfortable with the use of a liquid that serves only to further the suffering of those already dead. So I will leave that to you.
Understood. Gesturing then to the third bottle with the Centaur S, right? Is the third.
Mm-hmm.
I guess at this point, there isn't a lot that the serpent can practically do to assess this, really. Looks over at the prophet. It would have been nice if you wanted to help, and puts it back on their belt. I would like for us, if you all are of the same mind, to take as many of these fire ones as we can and cause as many fires as we can. In the commotion, I can use the acid, the acidic one, to try to topple something large and important looking. Can try to find what that is together. And as anyone may come to try to stop me, if you would be so kind, Saint, as to teach them what pain is.
Of course. I am by your side in this endeavor, so.
Exile, could you help us move quietly?
I think yes. Yes, I can.
Thank you. False prophet, across the room. You will learn that we are all equals here, or you will, at least by me, I can't speak for the group and would never presume to, be left alone. You will see what it means to have to survive alone. Or you will choose to be a part of us. But I will never beg you for anything again.
I think the prophet chuckles actually in response. I kind of like smirk and just You have so much to learn. I'm not going to teach it, but man, will this be fun to watch.
You make me sad. Let's get through this. And the serpent does move to pick up what we can. I know mechanically we can each take 3. Offers help to the others, but is clearly signaling a readiness to go.
I will say, like I said, so if you guys want to take 3 for the future, for you guys to like carry through hell, that's what you can. Okay, so above table, this is how it works from a technical standpoint. You can attach these to an infernal emblem that you guys have. That so it's like it attunes to a part of your equipment. So that is everything that you have that can become corrupted and tormented. So like, and the pagans amphora, the veil for the saint. Like so it's that's how we know how many slots you guys have to equip to. So it's like a tuning to it. So, but again, if you're just planning to like take some and like throw them at things, like now I will have a little bit more like I'll have you roll something to see how many you can pick up in that case. So you can equip 3 for the future, and then we'll roll to see how many you can carry.
Okay.
If that works.
I didn't realize that's how it works. That just makes this visual even cooler because they're actually hooked up to my scepter that I've been like leaning on. So they're like literally like little jingles down the scepter.
Amazing.
Quick above table question about our the salamander liquid. It's just because I want to make sure that I'm clear on the wording. Since it poisons the fiend if it's given to a fiend, is that exclusive to the fiend ingesting the poison, or if, say, I were to coat a weapon with the poison and then stab them, would it cause poisoning?
It is ingesting.
Okay, very good to know.
Yeah. But also keep in mind, Cerberus is a fiend.
Ooh.
I have some thoughts. And ideas.
Wrap it in bacon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wrap it in bacon. Find their water bowl.
Clamp the mouth shut.
Yeah.
Drink it.
The pagan will grab everything except the key. And while they do, I still have Detect Magic active. Could I take a look at the Centaurus? You
absolutely can. Especially with your affinity to creatures. As you pick up the first of these skins that have the Centaur S on it, you feel immediately a difference as the skin itself is freezing cold. And as you glance inside, it's clear. So it's almost like the most crystal clear water you could see in a mountain stream. And it's so cold. And you get from that this, if drinking this potion, you would gain resistance to cold damage. And you will get the effects of the spell Expeditious Retreat for 1 minute. So this is a good one for this is purely a good one for you guys.
Sorry, which one was this?
The Centaur S.
Okay. Cool.
Question. So we would be able to potentially take that and still take it with us. Like drink 1 now.
Mm-hmm.
And then take with us.
Yeah, if you guys choose to do that. Eurydice has also been kind of... Eurydice has been standing guard a little bit and does kind of, it's we don't want to stay in here forever. There are people outside. You guys can hear the talking of devils and all that. And you have been under the password of the trace from the exile, which is worn off by now with all the talking. So,
Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, and open the Centauress, one of the Centauress ones, and drinks it down.
and you feel this again. Well, you don't know this because unless the pagan, did you voice what you got, pagan, when you looked at that potion?
I think the pagan would have gone to the serpent first to very quickly say, the last potion. It shields from the cold and makes one swift of foot.
Good.
Perfect.
Thank you.
So as you drink it, it's that bone chilling cold, that kind of cold that you're pretty sure you will never be warm again. But then it radiates back out and you feel almost like armor against the cold, like it's created a barrier around you. And it's like that zippy, it wakes you up. You're like, okay. So now you have the effects of Expeditious Retreat for 1 minute.
On my end, I'm ready to go. I don't want to sleep on my bed.
Perfect. Does anybody want to do any kind of investigations or anything about the environment around you? How many serpent did you want to grab an armful of those torch ones, or what?
Yeah, no, 100. Want to grab as many of the torch ones as I can, so that we can make that fire outside. And I'm going to take some of the key also, because I need to use that specifically per the what we just planned out. On like hinges or whatever I can see that's going to let me topple something big. Try to get it broken.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if everybody, so this isn't for, hey audience, you don't need to know the inventory. We're all good. If everybody can put down which ones you're keeping for yourselves, you have a max of 3 to keep on you. Put that in the chat. So wherever, put them somewhere so we can see it. And Danny, go ahead and roll me a D10 to see as you take an armful. Is anybody else grabbing an armful of potions to be used?
I think aside from keeping a couple of the salamander poisons, because the saint has a plan brewing in their mind, I think while the serpent is scooping up these different potions, the saint kind of moves over to where Eurydice is and puts a hand on her shoulder and says, "You ought to stand back, but close. It's safer." And will peek out from kind of where she was keeping guard to kind of assess how many devils are close to us.
Perfect. Okay. All right. Armful. So you're checking to see. Go ahead and roll me a perception. Anybody who wants to roll perception.
Yeah, I think I'm just kind of keeping an eye out at the moment. Haven't decided how I want to help. I'm not keeping a very good eye out, but I am keeping an eye out.
Yeah, the serpent.
Man,
right,
these dice.
What was yours?
I got a 6.
Oh.
Oh, I wasn't the worst. 13.
Hey, 13 twinsies.
12.
You guys glare at each other. Oh.
Never say that again. I'm just kidding.
Can I roll with disadvantage? I could just get
Pagan, did you roll perception at all?
I did, yes. The pagan got a 12.
12. Okay, man. Yeah, here we go. Well, it's Exile. We'll go ahead and roll perception as well. It's bad, guys. It's a 12 for the Exile as well. So
we're not. It's fine.
great. Okay, so yeah, so I would say with 13s, you guys hear talking, so you know enough to go a different way. So you know to avoid a certain direction, but you can't hear what's being said. Like, so if there's anything that like you guys wanted to get information from these devils, you're not getting it unless you go closer. So are you guys wanting to go back out, or do you guys want to do any more investigations about what people are talking about?
I'll send Aura out there.
I was gonna say I can send Oracle as well.
Let's do both. Yeah,
The babies?
the babies.
Okay.
I'll
Are you
tell you
sending
that. But
Okay, so you guys are going to send the two familiars towards like the talking devils?
But I'm still being as like I'm all on my own in this corner. This corner is lonely. It's a lonely corner. It's just me and my pet, my buddy pal.
Question: Do you do that without seeing that the serpent is sending aura, or do you see that serpent sends aura and then do it?
I think I see that you sent. Or
I wasn't hiding it. Like I sent the mask off of my.
No, I was trying to decide if that's something that like I would have clocked, but I think I'm all of my all of my attention, like a good 50% of it is always kind of on you and your reactions to things at any given point in time. So I think I would have noticed, and then I would have been like, okay, Oracle, you gotta do the thing too.
Oh my god, you're obsessed with me.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No,
Well-
I don't know what you mean.
While the babies get sent out, can the pagan try and find us a different route?
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll me a survival with advantage as the exile helps you.
Very good.
And for Serpent and Prophet, go ahead and roll me investigation or perception, but it's going to be with unless Prophet, unless you're warging, it's going to be with their stats.
No, I'm just letting them go. I've told Oracle to invisibilify as they do so, but I'm not in their brain.
Their stats. I'm gonna do perception because I just want everyone to know that this poisonous snake has a -5 intelligence modifier.
Yeah.
So investigation would not be advisable.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Does the snake have any buffs for like scent? You know, I know it's not really scent because but like.
I mean, poisonous snake stat block doesn't say anything specific. About
Okay. All right.
Just-
So yeah, go ahead and
Has
do
a swim
perception.
speed, if that ever means anything for us.
There you go.
And blind sight of 10 feet, actually, and a passive perception of 10, if either of those things matter.
Perfect.
Magical darkness doesn't impede Oracle's dark vision. However, they rolled a whole 8 on perception, so
Hey, guess what? Rolled a 9 over on.
we're so good at this.
Yeah, this is great.
That's a lot of words. Too bad I ain't reading them.
All the these. We promise, y'all. We promise.
I'd like to think that Oracle's just kind of like you know the I got a stick from the ground, da 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 da, got a stick, got a totally abuse, like the audio for the dogs. That's the vibe that Oracle has right now. It's like I gotta push it, and I'm doing really
You think-
great right now. Not paying attention at all.
Aura got fully distracted by the fact that Oracle also went that way, and the fact that during the last time that we did this, I like the serpent had told Aura to keep an eye on Oracle. So what ends up happening is Aura just pays more attention to Oracle. That's around.
Yeah.
The
Also,
babies
canonically, in 2 cantos ago, Oracle, trying to play with Aura, fully picked the snake up as a bird and flew into the sky.
So I will say that the entire time that they're watching Oracle, they're ready if Oracle's going to go to grab them again to fully just bite Oracle in the neck.
Just wanna-
I think Oracle's too distracted at the moment. Just fully.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All this power that I found gonna totally
So listen. There's a lot of talking, and they see that, but they're not getting many of the words. Like it's kind of above. It's like all the adults are having a really in-depth conversation about the like complicated geopolitical setting of hell, in front of the children, and the child is like, I don't know what that word means. All right, cool. All right.
Yeah.
Pagan, how'd you do with that survival?
Okay, 16.
16. Okay. Perfect. So with like you and the exile, you guys kind of put your heads together and aren't sure what's happening with everything else, and you're like, okay.
We're
And
turned
you
around
make-
going like, our teammates got this. We'll be on this other side.
Exactly. We're fine. So you all so you all have that. The exile does cast Pass Without a Trace once again. So you all can add a +10 to your stealth check. So let's go ahead and roll the stealth.
I have a question. Could we have been doing bless to everything?
Hey guys, guess what? You're right, and I'm not going to remind you.
I need to also help remind you.
The bless is a D.
As
D4.
D4. Yeah, as long as
D4.
you're within 30 feet of the
Okay.
saint.
Cool.
I'm swapping D20s. Okay, let's see if this helps.
New deck.
Did not help.
So stealth, right?
Stealth.
Okay.
With Pass Without
38.
Trace. Okay.
Okay, thank God for Pass Without a Trace.
Right.
I was like 38 is pretty bad for the Serpa.
Oh, so sad. You're too sneaky. I'm so sad.
28 for the exile.
I got 18
Wow.
total.
I rolled a 6
no,
with
on the
bless.
die. So
19.
that's
Here we go.
+10, 17. And then with bless, 19 total.
Perfect. Pagan, how'd you do?
A respectable 26, which was very good for someone with a giant, giant pottery on their back.
Yeah.
I got a jar. A jar of dirt. You don't want it?
Look, I'm just really focused on trying to keep up the facade that I've got all this poise and put togetherness, and honestly, that just takes priority over being sneaky. Actually,
Listen. You've been going through like the prophet is going through a weird breakup situation, but they can't avoid their ex. And also, you found out that you took somebody else's tongue out, and like they're feeling kind of creased about it. It's just like there's just a lot of social dynamics that.
look, if you want to keep your tongue, don't do tongue removal worthy things. That's all I'm saying.
And this is why you're alone.
But I've got my baby.
I'll just leave. Gosh.
Oh.
Amazing. With that, that was a pretty all in all with the serpent dragging up the median. That was a decent one. You guys make your way through the path, and as you're going, you do see again. So you're seeing these brewer devils force feeding these different kinds of potions to these drunkards, to these drunk souls, and then they get sick, and then they take that, and then there's other devils who are like brewing it in like a big pot, and it's just all these different ways of making these potions. And you also see these other guardian devils that are not doing the brewing but are guarding, and there's a lot happening here. But you manage to make your way through, and you can see an exit. It's actually a different exit than where you came in, because the way that you had to go was being blocked. But that also shows you guys that this is a warren. Like this, everything in the pit itself looks barren and awful, and it's just bones and bodies and sludge and rain, and then these little tunnels that go into the ground. And yeah, but so you get the impression that this is a much more active world underneath the surface. But you make it out, and I would like everybody to roll me a perception check, please.
All right. Look here.
So much
Be
better. It's a
Oh my
14.
god.
It's one better. It's a 14.
Bless? Are we rolling bless?
Oh, yes.
Oh yes,
thank
don't forget
you.
bless. I rolled a 5.
It's 17. It's a 17. I will one day remember. I'll remember by the time the canto's over.
27.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. Exile got
I
25.
can see. Finally.
That
I'm going to tell you right now, the Prophet has a history of rolling really good perception checks when you don't want to.
Yeah. No,
Even
that's fair.
that is a natural 20 for 29.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah, Pagan, Prophet, and the Exile catch it first. You see as you're walking out, but you all see it once they just see it first. There is a herd of those gluttonous souls, the larger ones, the slower moving ones, being herded towards the center of the pit. And all of a sudden, a massive hulking beast hurtles out of the darkness and out of the rain into the midst of these screaming souls. And 3 heads descend and begin rending them asunder. Guardian devils fly out of the way, some getting caught in the melee, some cackling. But now you see how this guardian punishes those in this level. And you can see them just listen. We all have seen dogs. If you've seen a dog with an animal caught in its maw, these souls are rent asunder in a violent and horrifying way. And now you can understand why the muck is littered with bones and bodies. And as you watch, you see one of the heads lift up and sniff the air, and then howl before they trot off away from you.
Were we able to see if Cerberus has a collar?
Roll me a perception.
Okay, 20.
No, you don't see a collar. It's like they each head has its own personality.
Okay. Is that drawing of the 3-headed dragon where like one's goofy and the other 2 are super serious?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. One is spiked. One has a cute little bow tie on it.
Mm-hmm.
The other one has a full top hat.
Well, I'm a gentleman. He's got a monocle.
In a monocle, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm the fancy Cerberus.
Yeah.
Prophet.
I just had a thought, but I don't know how to do the thought. But but I have access to a mage hand and could theoretically carry a potion up to his face. In theory.
What a
I don't
theory.
want to help, so this is very difficult.
Well, what I will say above table is technically the prophet is not consorting with the rest of the group about this. This could be a rogue action.
This is true. This is true. You know
I
what?
will
Sure,
also.
sure.
I will also say, so Cerberus, you guys were far away. Like you're not within mage hand.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
And it's walking away. But something that is something to keep in mind. Also, it was brought up that Cerberus will not eat the drunkards. So, ergo, who knows what eating a drunkard would do to Cerberus?
Mm-hmm.
If you're feeling a little bit meaner.
Well, I'm not gonna go out of my way to engage with the giant 3-headed dog if it's walking away. But things to keep in mind.
We'll say the serpent will go to the pagan and the saint and say, I still want to complete what we set out to do now, but I know that, pointing over toward Cerberus as Cerberus leaves, is why we're here. If you all tell me that we should follow them, hunt them down, finish this, I'm with you. What I want is not more important than what we need.
It would be folly for us to chase down a creature much faster than we are. Burn this place down, and we will wait for it at its lair.
Saint.
The beast is the guardian of this circle, but there are still formidable forces. I will defer to whatever you all think is the best plan, but the beast has walked away, which means we have an opportunity here in the now. Something to consider, at least.
You can see in the serpent body language and disposition that they've taken this as true and as a sign that both of you are supporting what they have very clearly articulated was important to them to do here. And there is clear gratitude in their body as you look at them. Thank you. Exile, friend, when we're done here, would you be able to help us track the dog?
Yes, that is something I am particularly good at.
Thank you. You're good at many things.
Hmm.
Glad you're here.
Prophet,
Yes.
will you be helping us into this endeavor as well?
Are you asking?
I'm not.
Simply curious as to your plans as we crumble this factory.
You know me well enough to know that I'm not one to divulge what I'm thinking unless it serves me.
I was simply considering how someone such as yourself may enjoy tearing down what is oppressing the sinners here and perhaps taking them into your liege. Maybe I was mistaken.
Okay, above table. Is that a reasonable thing to think would be possible?
I don't think it matters. Go ahead, Saint, roll persuasion. And Prophet, go ahead and roll me
Cool.
Because the
insight.
saint
Is there
can
any way that
very
I could give the
much-
saint the help action? I'd
Yeah,
love to
how
give
do
the
you
saint
wanna
the
help?
help action.
How do you want to help the
on
saint?
person.
How would you help the saint in that? 'Cause yeah, you can definitely.
I'm- Yeah, what I'm gonna do actually, because the serpent finds this delicious and deeply approves of what's happening, is going to look upset about it. It's gonna look like, but
Ooh.
from behind the saint, so the saint doesn't see it,
Mhm.
but the false prophet does.
Because like
But
the
I
saint
see.
can totally see the prophet like jumping in on this to help them and then puffing themselves up as the hero.
Amazing. Yeah, go ahead. Roll persuasion with advantage.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay.
And insight on your part.
I think the pagan is standing next to Eurydice and just underneath their breath, just very quickly whispers, "This is stupid."
With that, I
No,
rolled a
entertaining.
27.
27.
Yep.
21.
You guys both get bless.
Yeah, I rolled
Yeah.
with less.
I did
What'd
too.
you Would you get profit?
21.
Listen.
You know what? Look. It sounds like if you know, not a terrible idea. To you know, so prophet takes a sec to just kind of like you clearly said something that has caught, and so they kind of and ruminate for just a minute, as they like process that. Oh, I could do that. I could be in charge, actually. And you watch as this like series of emotions kind of go over their face of like, huh, oh, and then they kind of like straighten up and just, thanks for the idea.
You can find many good ideas if you simply allow yourself to listen.
Well, you offered this one up freely. So
And you are open-mindedness enough to hear it, so I appreciate that.
the false prophet will remember this. I think the prophet just kind of takes a sec to just be all like, huh. I could benefit from this. And will not I won't outright say that I'm gonna help, but I'm also not gonna help. So I'm just kind of like if I was standing like 5 feet away before, I'm standing like 3 feet away now. But
Uh-huh.
like,
The seed has
should
been
probably figure out what you're
planted.
doing so that I can help a little bit, maybe.
All right.
Since y'all need it,
So-
and for no other reason that
Yeah, the saint like turns in the direction of the serpent and the pagan, and they kind of like mouth a little bit knowingly, like they kind of shrug a little bit, and they're like, "The pit is bad enough. Might as well let them have a modicum of fun as well."
You're wise, Saint. And a little closer to you, quieter, with the intention to not be heard by anybody but you. You're much wiser than they ever deserved.
I think the saint doesn't push you away necessarily, but I think you notice their bodies stiffen a bit, and they say, "I do not consider myself a wise man, for my Lord always wishes for us to strive for more, and If I have landed myself here, then certainly I have done something wrong somewhere. So perhaps this is another strike against me, perhaps not. We will see. Perhaps liberating these sinners will do me some good.
It will. Doing good always does good. There's more good.
The
I do hope
saints-
you find... Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just going to say, when you say that, the saint's head very slowly and subtly moves in the direction of looking at the pagan.
The pagan looks so tired.
Mood, homie.
And,
TikTok. Let's, you know.
and I think we'll like sort of turn around to like go and finish what we came here to do. But they do say, and I will leave this up into the air to see who does or does not hear it. But they will say, or perhaps your lord is a fool.
Can I perception that?
Yeah. It's low. Oh, what's
Yeah,
your
I
passive?
My pass. Ooh, that's a good. Where is
It should be on the sheet.
Yeah, no, I lost it in the sea of
Everything
stat blocks.
on this passive. On this passive.
13 is my passive.
Yeah. They weren't trying to hide it. It's a puppy.
Wait, no, my passive should be 15.
So then it's 50. Yeah.
Probably
Yeah,
this wasn't
okay.
updated.
Fix that.
The serpent gives you a nod, pagan, of agreement, and says to the saint to whom they're standing on the side of now, I hope you find forgiveness for yourself, and I hope that you find a path through it to learn to strive for what you want, not what you're told to want. But there's no unkindness in the voice. It's fully...
I still believe that there is good in my Lord, but I question if it was and has been those that I have followed orchestrating his voice that has led me here. But I still have hope.
Don't we all? And I do walk with that, but inviting you to come with, but over toward the pagan and the exile, ready to exit. Never look back once at the false prophet.
I am going. Do you walk like ahead of the saint?
I walk forward in a way that's meant to invite the saint to come with me, but I don't wait. So it depends.
Okay.
On what it does.
Because I think the prophet's gonna take up the rear and try to like catch up with the saint, but in like that casual, like I'm right behind you kind of way, and say, you know, I had advisors for a reason. You might still prove to be useful.
The saint, I think they kind of jump a little bit when you just materialize beside them. And they say, I have worked so hard to prove myself already, and I am still giving you kindness, even now. They kind of trail off for a second. They look toward the back of the serpent's head, and then they make kind of the closest thing that they can to direct eye contact with the prophet, and they say, I have no interest in advising someone who is so willing to take a voice away from someone that they may disagree with. I am trying to be better in that regard, should have been better in that regard. I failed once, and I don't intend to fail that way again. In life, death, or anything in between.
Prophet listens. There's just like a beat. Says, interesting you still think you have that choice.
I have the hope that we all still have choices to make here. It's my Lord's will.
Well, it's someone's will.
Go ahead, Pagan.
Yeah, and then I'll like kind of step backward.
Dematerialize.
As we're all walking, because I think right now the pagan, the only one that's sort of within their like frontal view is like Eurydice. I think Eurydice does see that as we're all sort of walking towards our destination now, the pagan is white-knuckled grinding their teeth.
Interesting.
The serpent does come up behind you and put a hand on your shoulder. Quick squeeze, and says quietly, "You know that I am always with you first. I hope."
Thank you. And I know that we will do our utmost to leave here, to make it back. And I have a very good reason to. Because when I do, when I am whole and awake, I am going to find them and their entire ilk and faith, and I will tear every single one of them asunder. Until then, they live so that they can die by me.
We have parallel plans. I don't know what we'll find if we make it back up. But I will still be your friend. And I will help you however I can.
And I will hear your voice, even if no one else can.
I wasn't going to do this early in the Kanto. I would like all four of you to roll wisdom saving throws.
Oh, brother.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, okay, cool. Love that for me.
So that's a 14 for the serpent.
And no bless on this one because this is fully something different.
13 for the saint.
Okay.
That was a nat 20 for 25.
Beautiful.
Nat 20 for a 26.
Damn.
What?
We'll start with the nat 20s.
Oh.
We out here.
Prophet. You're back in a throne room. And that's what everyone calls it. Anyway. Lavish fabrics, silks, incense, delicious food. And this is where you hold court. This is where visiting, some would say dignitaries, but is there any dignity in this line of work that you do? Of a kind. You see they're so blurry, but you get the impression of strength, of poise, and of a belief that is so easily corrupted. And all you think is This is going to be so much fun. And I'll go into more detail in a DM. Pagan. You're older. You have found yourself given the task of going into the city. It's not something you enjoy doing, but it's a chore you're given as you've become of age. You see the familiar banners. One that haunted your nightmares as a child. And you see something that at this point no longer fills you with fear or dread, but rage at the unfairness of its existence. But they buy your wares. They keep you alive. So, unnecessary evil. In fact, as you stand on a corner glaring at a banner, you hear a voice next to you laughing. Unnecessary evil. And you look, and there's a blur, but it's a youthful face. One full of mirth and mischievousness. And you think, I didn't know anybody in this city had any amount of humor. And you smile. And you think, maybe I can find a friend here. And we'll go into more detail in a DM. Now, Saint and Serpent, remind me what you guys get.
14.
13.
14 and 13. 14. Serpent. You are young, but wiser than your years. This is what happens when you grow up on the streets. And you know people just by looking at them. You know what you could be getting into. You see the banners of the protectors of the city. You roll your eyes. They can be very holier than thou. They're very righteous in this place. It's an empire, I guess. That's what they say. Used to be bigger. But it's... Even you have heard that its power is dwindling. That the forces are coming to take it away. To remove an emperor. But it's not something you worry about. You have to worry about your chores, running your errands. And as you're running, finding all your secret hidden ways, you see this... You can't focus in this memory. You can't focus on them. You can't see them, but you just get this aura of rage. And you see the focus. You see the focus on these religious symbols. and you see a kindred spirit. And though you would never usually do this, you sidle up. And you say, unnecessary evil. 13. It's been a long journey, Saint. One that you have conflicting feelings about. But the enemy is at the door. You have made a vow to your country, to your order. And now you find yourself out of camp in a big city, in what some say is the center of the world. And as you've wandered through this city on your leave, you find a place of rest. And you are drawn in by the cloying scent of delicious food, better wine, and incense. And you are led to this lavish room. And through the haze of the incense and smoke and perfumes, you see a figure, and all you can see is a throne. And your only thought is, oh shit.
Yeah, it is.
And I think that's a great place to take a break. What do you think, friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to hold off on memories, but y'all did so good at yelling at each other today. So we're going to take a quick 10-minute break. We will see you back at where we might blow up a factory. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see. Maybe we'll just do more of this. Welcome to hell. Yeah, we will see you back here in 10 minutes. Enjoy.
Olympus, the most popular virtual reality MMORPG on the market right now.
Becky Beats, the persona, is a wise old lady, very much the sort of crone archetype, although it rendered, of course, in beautiful VR ambiance.
My in-game character is Tankly's Unleashed, a beast of a man, just standing like 7 feet tall, has a lion's head on a human body, lion legs, and a lion's tail. Got sort of paw-looking hands, but with full fingers.
Hollow Point Phoebe, who is a wilting plant person with a kind of prismatic iridescent quality to her eyes, but with a pale sheen to it. Her hair is dripping down past her shoulders, and slung over one shoulder is a Magitech sniper rifle.
You all hear a series of grunts. A veritable stampede of piggy noises as, rounding the corner, charging straight at the group, is 5 boars. Let's get our initiative roll. Olympus, the most popular virtual reality MMORPG on the market right now.
Becky Beats, the persona, is a wise old lady, very much the sort of crone archetype, although it rendered, of course, in beautiful VR ambiance.
My in-game character is Tankly's Unleashed, a beast of a man, just standing like 7 feet tall, has a lion's head on a human body, lion legs, and a lion's tail. Got sort of paw-looking hands, but with full fingers.
Hollow Point Phoebe, who is a wilting plant person with a kind of prismatic iridescent quality to her eyes, but with a pale sheen to it. Her hair is dripping down past her shoulders, and slung over one shoulder is a Magitech sniper rifle.
You all hear a series of grunts. A veritable stampede of piggy noises as, rounding the corner, charging straight at the group, is 5 boars. Let's get our initiative roll.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. That was a totally chill first half, right? Nothing weird
Yeah,
happened.
it was totally,
We're all
totally
good.
chill.
Oh shit!
That was so dope.
It was so chill.
It was so chill.
There are exactly no shenanigans afoot.
Exactly. No. Zero,
Not a single
precisely
shenanigan.
zero. Not a shenanigan.
Not a single
Never.
shenan.
Never at this table.
Not even again.
Not even
Not
again.
even again. Or a
I would
shen-
never again, let alone once.
Exactly.
Nan again?
Shenanigan?
Not
Only
even
once.
once.
You can't.
You can't. Perfect. So we return after some flashes of memory that were great or bad. We don't know. It's all good.
Completely neutral, as are most things in
So
hell.
chill. So very chill. So we have some thoughts about not shenanigans that we would like to get done. What is the course of action? We have Cerberus prowling away. We have a plan to destroy a brewery. What would you guys like to do first? We also, so my players know, but for the audience, the pit works a little bit differently. I have a lovely table that my players will have to roll on to see what encounters they will encounter in the pit. So you have an option. If you want to go ahead and try to blow up a brewery, that's great. Or if you want to hold off on that and roll on the table, we can also run that gambit. So whichever one you'd prefer, just let me know.
For the serpent, it's fully like their full intention is on blowing up this testament to injustice and oppression.
I think it's explosion time.
Explosion time.
Explosion time.
Perfect. So currently you are all outside of the tunnels. But the serpent does have an armful of flammable torch potions. How would you like to make this happen?
What do we see?
Roll me a perception check.
All of us?
If you would like to, whoever wants to.
Would it?
Less.
Yes, thank you. Would it make sense for the exile as a part of this plan to also roll perception
Mm-hmm.
with bless?
18 with bless.
Hey, 20 with bless.
23 with bless.
27 with bless for the exile. He's got good perception.
That's
And I rolled an 18. I usually roll like shit, so I don't know. Again, I think my dice curse, might be hurting Fish, and I apologize.
I'm just here.
Yeah. I'm just vibing.
Look, even if the dice roll terribly, these dice tell a story, and honestly, I'm here for it.
It's all good.
I'm for clever, which is a time.
So as you are all looking around, the exile is pointing out. I guess where is your focus? Like, are you looking in? Are you looking around the exterior terrain? Where's your focus of what you're looking for? When you say, what do we see?
So should we go each of us in turn since we all, because we might be looking at different things.
Yeah. So let me know what you guys want to see, or like what's your focus, because then I can give you an answer based off of that.
Trusting the rest of the group, I think that with the 20 that I rolled for the serpent is fully focused on what they consider to be their part of the plan. And their part of the plan is primarily to get in there and be able to topple big machinery, essentially. to make it impossible for the machinery to continue to function, and to potentially use that toppling as a distraction, as a weapon, whatever's needed in the moment. So that is where they are focused, and they trust that the pagan and the saint and the exile are paying attention to them.
Okay.
I think the pagan is looking for where are like the points we can target to like cave this in.
Okay. Love that. Saint, did you roll? How did you do? Or did you roll?
With bless, I got an 18.
Okay. All right. What are you looking for? Like, what's your focus?
I think so. Following their conversation and now jumping back into this mission, I think there's a nerve that's been struck in the saint, and they are very focused on the defenses of this fortress, this factory, and kind of trying to strategize in their mind how best to approach a fight, because once these things realize that we are the ones trying to blow up this building or trying to set this building ablaze, that there will be killing that has to be done.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And Fish, did you roll? No?
I didn't realize that roll's open to all of us, so I just
It's open to everybody.
rolled.
Yeah, if you're looking around, definitely feel free to do a perception.
And you're
I
blessed.
just rolled and I got a 19 with
And
bless.
bless. Okay, perfect. So if you're looking, what are you wanting to turn your gaze on?
I'm still mostly focused on the saint, the pagan, the serpent, and what are they looking at and what are they moving towards? Just because, as far as this plan goes, I'm just kind of here. I don't think I've really decided how I want to help, if at all, and I'm more concerned with are any of them moving towards something where they would need an extra hand or they would be in trouble, and if so, like where would I potentially be needed? Like trying to kind of assess. Are any of them like obviously walking towards like a crowd of fiends? Like is there any like big immediate, hey, you might be needed here kind of flag that's popping up?
I think what you see with the 19 is less of an energy of actual motion and more of an energy of more of a, and what the one you see it the most in is the serpent of like,
okay,
let's go. Like, and with the look of like, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna knock shit over. Like it's that like you see that like ready and raring to go kind of energy. Using an old internet meme, if I could, they're about to Leroy Jenkins this shit. In which the exile also sees and puts a hand on the serpent's shoulder. So as a reminder, this is the breweries themselves are underground. Like this is a warren. It is a labyrinth underneath the pit. So going in to the Saints Point is a lot of fighting and quite possibly a lot of death, over and over and over and over again for you guys. But the exile, I don't know if going in is necessary. And they point towards what appears to be a larger smokestack of red, fiery smoke coming out of the ground. Maybe if we just throw everything down the hole and then run. Less, we have more open terrain and less caves crashing in on our heads.
This smile is in the serpent's vibe, I guess. Can't really fully see it in the face. And you hear a laugh, Pagan, that you now remember, with a mischief in it that might suddenly feel quite old and familiar. And the serpent says, I knew I liked you. Let's go have a good time.
Work smarter, not harder. Let's go.
Danny loves the exile also. Like above there.
Let's go.
I think that interaction kind of clicked for the prophet. That how poised the serpent is to being reckless for the sake of kaboom, and has kind of internally decided that it may behoove the prophet to get in the way between the voice of reason and those kind of reckless tendencies. The voice of reason in this case being exile. So like the prophet's just kind of watching this like interaction unfold, and like if anyone's watching the prophet, like like it looks like a strategy has like kind of clicked into place in their brain and like behind their eyes, and they look like they've made a decision as to what they're going to do, even if that isn't physically very clear with what their actions are.
I think the pagan is going to walk with the serpent and getting everything ready. It's just going to say in sort of a prodding way, I am looking at the evil standing before us, and if I had to decide, it seems quite unnecessary.
That it does. I think it sounds like a good way to have a good time for us to help unmake some unnecessary evil together.
That's...
Grabs your arm, just friendly way, right on the bicep there, and gives a little laugh. Now, Eli, this is your call, not mine.
Mm-hmm.
Would I think with these conversations and where the serpent's head has been at, would not have been paying much attention to the false prophet, but understanding that, to be clear, to the serpent, the false prophet presents as much danger, maybe more, than all of hell itself. Will never not be paying any attention.
Mm-hmm.
May I roll with disadvantage to see if I caught anything about what Fish described?
Yeah. Go for it.
Beautiful. That would be, I guess, just perception?
Yeah, it'd be insight. Insight for that. Yeah, insight for that.
Okay. That's a nat 20 for a 25. So let's see what goes instead of that.
God, shit from the serpent.
That's an 11. That's
An 11. No, it was with disadvantage. So
Oh, okay.
like a spark, you're like, you're so close. You're like, oh, my nemesis. Wait, something shiny. Oh, a dog.
Hey, is it okay if I give a pitch for what might have distracted me?
Yeah, go for it.
It's the camaraderie, actually. It is the way in which the exile feels so familiar in a way that echoes the depth of connection that I feel with the pagan, my friend, past what I can consciously recollect. And there is a peace in that moment as we carry our armaments, our bombs to blow up this factory of misery. I feel good. And in feeling good, I drop my guard just a little too much, and I miss it.
I also think that as the serpent laughs, despite themselves, you hear sort of like behind you just. The pagan can't help themselves.
And I love that laugh.
I would
It'll be
like
fun.
all of you. So you're making your way above. Oh, so open terrain, as open terrain as the pit can be. I'm assuming trying to avoid the roaming guardian devils hurting the different damned souls. So go ahead and let's see. The exile has one more use of Pass Without a Trace. So they will put out they always have a mist, a frozen mist around them. So once again, that mist will go out further. And one more Pass Without a Trace. So a +10 to your stealth rolls. So let's go ahead and roll that.
Oh,
With-
finally! A decent roll!
Wait a minute. I forgot bless. Okay. It's not a 50, Eli.
Oh, listen. I'm mad. I'm mad at you. How dare you? You can never do anything different.
It's a nat 20 for a 47.
I mean, it's
Excellent.
basically a 50.
34.
Perfect.
Hey, great.
28 with bless.
24. It's really big pottery, you guys.
Really big powder. It carries the souls of like things that the pagan can release in battle. It's big.
It's important pottery. Is what I mean.
It's really important. Let's see, what did our exile get? 29 for the exile. We're just assuming Eurydice's good. She blends in. She's a damn soul. So still a little bit more opaque. That hope is still hanging on. She's got a little bit of that hope that was given in the Circle of Lust. So you guys dodge and weave and manage to avoid these souls and the guardian devils and all of this, and head to this largest of smokestacks. And there you go. It's ready. Danny, why don't you tell us all now how many of those torch potions you managed to swipe?
9. And I'll remind the audience that was on a D10. So it wasn't the highest, but it was close.
It could have been. You could have done better. I'm going to tell you right now that something that my players don't know is that this is a potion that you can drink, and if you survive it, you can breathe fire.
Ooh.
That fire damage is 4d6. So, how many do you want to throw down this hole?
36 D6, please and thank you. May
Perfect.
Eli, may I fireball this pit as a rogue? May I please fireball this little pit?
Yeah.
36.
As a polymorphing rogue, yes, you may absolutely. So you're getting ready to do this. Is there anything else that anybody else wants to do as you all see your friend just like taking a armful of potions to just chuck down a hole?
I think almost in Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think I'm in kind of like in awe of just the sheer fire power that is being unfolded, and I'm kind of proud. I think is the vibe is very like kind of this condescending like pride over aw, you're doing so good. You're doing so good. Like that's the energy that I'm giving off right now.
It's truly. Oh, you can go ahead, Andy.
Go ahead. You start.
I think for the Saint right now, it's truly the spectacle of it all. I think they're very much as much as the Saint wants and believes that this will go flawlessly, they are also aware that shit will hit the fan because we are in hell. And I think they very instinctively not put an arm in front of her, but are aware of the fact that while we've given Eurydice hope, she is still a damned soul. And I think they almost kind of position themselves in a way to have her take a couple steps back in like this is going to get really bad, and I just need you to be out of the line of literal fire.
Oh, no, I'm going to absolutely go hide because this large explosion is going to call a dog.
Yes. Just stay
Good luck.
Stay close by, and do not think that while we are busy spearing the hound that you can go retrieve that lyre for yourself.
I wouldn't dream of it, darling.
Insight check.
Go for it.
I was gonna say, can I just have Oracle like spy on her whilst we're vibing?
Yeah.
I rolled a d20 and my d4 for bless. I rolled a nat 1 on my d20, and then I rolled a 1 on my bless.
Oh no!
You're pretty sure Eurydice is hitting on you. Like things have taken a turn with the prophet, and Eurydice sees her in, and is like, oh, "No, I would never do that." Yeah. But you're pretty sure that she has enough of a she doesn't survival instinct that she knows which wagon to hitch herself to, and that is you all.
Yeah.
So
the Saint's just kind of like that corner over there looks safe enough.
And she goes and ducks away, kind of grinning to herself, loving the mayhem.
I sick Oracle on her because I don't want to let all our assets leave our vicinity, right? But I don't think I tell Oracle to invisibilify, so it's just tiny little gremlin man. Following Eurydice around.
Puppy. You just hold the baby.
I can imagine I'm like that Oracle's annoying the shit out of her.
Yeah, it's the toddler who will ask the same question 8 times in a row. Yeah.
Like,
I don't live with that.
it's the sticky iPad kid at the reunion.
They answer everything with why.
But did they die? That's been my life with my little nephew. There's been a lot of that. That's very funny.
That's funny.
Anyway, cool. So we Oracle is with Eurydice, who is hiding behind a rock or something, as to not be a part of an explosion. Danny, I would never take this away from you. So you feel free to roll 36 d6.
So I have an online roller open, ready to one button press it if we want to do it like that. Okay. All right.
I'm totally good with that.
Thank you so much. Don't know if you can hear that, but it was such a satisfying sound. That is 108 damage.
Oh, that's a solid roll.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 108 damage.
I mean, that's so much
How
higher.
many of you been a part of an earthquake?
The wonders of Southern California.
The tiniest bit, not anything to write home about.
Yeah.
I lived on the Pacific Ring of Fire, so yeah.
All the time.
How familiar?
Right
Intriguing.
now.
Andy, bored. Pagan, very worried. You all. Okay. What is if everyone could see the serpent's face? What is the vibe coming off of the serpent right now?
Oh, full manic glee. There's one note right now, and that one note is burn.
You all watch as all of these potions get dropped down, and it's like listening for the sound of a coin hitting the water in a well. It's that breathless waiting, and it goes a little bit longer than you expected. And it's not so much that you hear the drop, but suddenly you feel the ground lift, and I would like all of you to roll me a dex saving throw.
Fantastic.
I do have Aura of Protection. So for any of those that are within 10 feet of the saint, whenever you get, or whenever you have to make a saving throw, you get a +3, which is my charisma modifier.
Perfect.
And we do bless on the saving throw?
I cannot remember with Bless's saving throws.
1 second.
I let it happen. I'm
I'll
fine with that.
Okay.
It should be, I think.
If
Yes.
Rose is not here to tell me I'm wrong.
Ability check, attack roll, or saving throw, you apply bless to.
Perfect.
Beautiful. That's a 31 for the serpent.
So chill.
Good at the deck save.
All of your checks up till now have just been wild.
27.
I
The
can't
serpent is blessed. Yeah.
Okay,
21.
credit everybody who played the serpent before me gave me the most beautiful gift in a million ways, but in this sheet in particular, it's kind of like, it's incredible.
What'd you
with-
get, Saint?
21.
21?
With the aura, 20.
20?
21.
21. Perfect. And the exile got a 21 before their modifier and add 6 to their dex saving throw. So they are good. You all you hear, oh fuck. And you all manage to get out of the way and run as you see the ground as it raises just crumbles, and you can see the rabbit warren, you can see the snaking tunnels completely collapsed as you all run. But you're still in the pit, so we're gonna start with Andy. I'm gonna need you to please roll me for the first time on our encounter table as you all run away.
Yeah.
Roll me
I'm
a
praying.
d10, please.
Pet that dog. Pet that dog.
9.
Just one away from Cerberus.
Oh
Man.
my god.
As you are running, you come across a famine keeper. So I would like for you all to roll initiative.
You're not going to believe it. I don't know how to show it to you. I can't move it over here.
No.
It's a nat 20 for a 25. Is
Amazing.
Damn.
Yeah.
5. Other
Wow.
end of the spectrum.
Balance.
16.
18.
18. 16. Let's see how again, canonically, I suck at this. Let's see how the exile does. Hey, listen, not good. Bringing up the rear
Oh no.
with a 10. Oh, I should probably roll for my other guy, huh? Bad guy?
Mm-hmm.
Bad guy? Gotta go.
No.
Hey, listen, he didn't roll much better. He rolled worse. Let's see, where you at, Mr. Friend? What do you roll to initiative, buddy? Nothing special. Here we go. Good news. He was worse. Cool. Okay. You guys, this works out for you. I roll like shit, so your bad guys almost. This is how Kanto 3 killed the King of Crete in one shot, because he rolled so low on initiative. Perfect. Okay, so you see this famine keeper, which is this guardian devil who is carrying just this absolutely massive club. And he goes, "What do you think you're doing? What have you done?" And first up is the serpent.
Yeah, gonna cast level 5 dominate person, if this counts as a person. Spell save DC is 15.
It does. What's wisdom?
I'm double checking because I gotta pull up. It's not on the sheet. Sorry. But probably is my guess. Yes, wisdom save.
Cool. Good news. They rolled a 3.
Hey!
So a total of 5. So they are dominated.
Okay, yeah. So one humanoid, charmed condition for the duration. Has advantage on the save if my allies are fighting it, but I guess we're not technically fighting it yet. Whenever it takes damage, it repeats the save. I have a telepathic link with the target. I can use this link to issue commands on my turn. Do I need to wait until the next turn to be able to do that? Does that count as an action, or can I issue a command?
I'll let you do a command. Yeah.
Okay. The command is going to be jump in the hole.
Okay. All right. Hold on one second. Can dominate person... I just want to look at something.
Go for it, please. It does say here, use the issue link to issue commands to the target, no action required, such as attack that creature, move over there, or fetch that object. Target does its best to obey on its turn. If it completes an order and doesn't receive further direction, it acts and moves as it likes, focusing on protecting itself. You can target to take a reaction, but it must take your own reaction to do so.
It's going to, yeah. So all of a sudden it just shakes its head and it's just like, oh, okay. And starts walking towards the hole. It's not like you guys had gotten some distance, so it's gonna go its full movement that way, which is 30 feet. Although you just said jump in the hole.
Yeah.
It can fly. So I think it's going to take its fly speed of 60 feet and fly towards the hole.
Yeah. If it helps, maybe, can it dash?
Yeah. So you guys see this very scary devil fly and then do a cannonball into a hole. Hold on. Where are my D6s? Listen, it's not much fall damage. And it's really beefy. So, hey guys, sometimes encounters are supposed to take longer. I'm just saying.
We're just better,
saying.
actually.
Cannonball.
I'm just saying. It was just one guy. Chill.
The man said jump in the hole.
Yeah.
The man said, "Jump in the hole."
Who am I to argue?
You guys watch a devil jump in a hole and yell, "Fuck!" Cool. You're out of combat. That was the guy. That was it.
Well,
Can
that was.
We're still
Yeah.
in the pit, though. We got more encounters.
Oh, so that's 1 out of 8.
Hell yeah.
I think immediately after this happens, like there's a beat of the prophet just kind of like processing. I would like to cast Minor Illusion
Okay.
over the serpent's shoulder in the serpent's voice, saying, "How useful."
May I roll something to see if I can tell it's an illusion?
Yes, it's an intelligence investigation check against my spell save DC.
Investigation.
My DC is 17.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to see through it. My investigation is a +0. All right.
It sounds almost like you're whispering to yourself, but just
Yeah.
just as like the wind over your shoulder.
Yeah, that was a 9. So the serpent just shudders and is looking away from you at this point. So I don't know that the prophet can see it, although the false prophet would be able to see a tensing in their shoulders. Any of you who can see the front of the serpent, and I'd say this might stand out to the pagan the most, although I would say it's up to all of you, including Eli, you for the exile to determine. Instead of the elation that you would expect might come from an outcome like what we just had, you see that spike begin to hit and then a deep, deep dive into a pit of despair and a troubled countenance on the visage of this lost one as they put together the possibility that there may be something inside of them like that which they hate, the false prophet.
I think take this how you will and decide how this would affect the serpent. But I think as the serpent hears that voice, and I'm assuming as they shudder, they sort of turn around to look at it, right?
Mhm.
I think the serpent might see the pagan, and I think what they would see, before everything registers in the pagan's head, just what's happening or anything of that sort, I think the serpent would see the pagan beaming with joy, watching the serpent. And I think it is very clear, as if that eye contact does happen, that it is honest, it is speaking one thing, and it is saying, "How I've missed you."
That eye contact absolutely does happen. And you are what pulls me back from the pit inside myself that I know too well, and that it feels in this moment like you have likely pulled me back from before.
That same sort of touch on the shoulder, that the serpent is so wont to do. And I think the pagan is going to say, "You are as brilliant as always."
A hand on your hand. It's a reflection of you. And shakes it off a bit, nods to you with a smile through the tears, and ready to keep going.
I think quite a few things might have heard what had just happened. So yes,
Yeah, maybe we should run. This is, but we still want to find that lyre, right?
It's a necessity.
we determined that the layer is most likely towards the center. I think that might be where we might find it.
I'm gonna close my eyes and tune into Oracle. See where they're at. And Eurydice.
Eurydice is clutching Oracle like a woman trying to save a baby from a burning building. And is like running after you guys like, what the absolute fuck was that?
I'd kind of tune back out and just go, Eurydice should be joining us momentarily.
I think the saint was so expecting that to be more of a fight than it was that
Same saint.
they're still standing resolute, shoulders back and prepared to fight, white knuckling their banner. And I think there is a yearning to kill and to destroy that was not satiated by that fight, but now that kill switch has been flipped on. Their nostrils flare a bit.
Are they taking any steps to try to either control that or control how much we might see that?
No. To both.
I think after our moment, Pagan, at least when the serpent turns to keep moving, that the saint is what I see. And I step to the side when I do it, so it's possible that it's what you see too.
I think they register that. And after the prophet says Eurydice will be joining us soon, I think the saint's gaze cuts away for a moment and they say, "We ought to be prepared for if the hound comes hunting."
I don't know if the saint sees this, but I think as you go to address us and you still have that white knuckle hold on your banner and that's fury in your eyes, as you turn around to speak to us, the pagan takes a step back and there is like a flash in their other hand, which they very quickly dismiss. And I'm not going to roll against that. I think the saint fully registers that as a very familiar fear.
I think the saint's lip quivers a bit. Their grip on their banner softens, but only a little. Enough to be able to snap it at any moment back into place again, like they were.
think the prophet is very much just like drinking in this interaction and has noticed that this moment is very it's very telling of every single one of the people that they're traveling with, like what their motivations are, or like what their inner desires are. It's like very telling of the way their kind of gears in their mind is working. And I think the prophet is just drinking that in and strategizing and really kind of in the interaction between the saint and the pagan specifically, being all like, oh, there still is tension there. Not everybody's buddy now. Maybe I'm not. Maybe it's not me against literally everybody else.
And I will say, above table,
Mm-hmm.
we know what's up with the pagan and the saint, but it has not been brought up in game. So if the prophet or the serpent would want to do any kind of insight, I guess there was a little bit of a conversation with the serpent.
I was going to say, Saint made some allusions to it, but never outright said what they did.
Well, as
So
I recall,
probably-
the pagan, I think the pagan told me
Oh.
something that session, right?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to doing an insight roll of some kind on this to see what I can glean, but I don't think that the prophet would be getting too many details outside of like what the nature of the relationship is.
Go for it. Roll insight.
For my memory for the serpent, I don't believe the details were shared, but the serpent is very aware that the pagan was wronged and there's tension with the saint there.
100%. And putting together what the saint shared of that in our thing, I think don't have details in a meaningful way, but understand the emotional quality and the dynamic of the saint did something violent to the pagan. The pagan is quite upset about it in a way that the serpent can relate to, and that the saint feels quite complicated feelings because the saint asked the serpent to protect the pagan. Right?
What'd you get? 28. You with that, like you obviously can't get the details, but you see that dynamic of like at some level the pagan is viscerally afraid of the saint, of violence from the saint. And you're not stupid. Like, you can kind of put two and two together. So, that's something. Again, you don't know the minutia, but you're like, I see. You as a person make a job out of knowing power dynamics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You see it.
Yeah.
Cool. The exile is going to go ahead and roll survival to see about going in the direction that you guys have the idea of finding the layer, to find the lyre. And they rolled really, really well. So a 24 on that. So you guys are making your way through as this is happening. Next up, Anna, if you could please roll a d10.
Oh man, guys, whatever happens, I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. It's going to be brilliant. 10.
Super rich.
6.
Hey, you know what? This is actually really helpful because it is, in fact, a useful encounter.
Oh.
I know what
And we have a goal in mind. We have a goal. As you all are walking and being led with a 24 survival check by the exile, the tracker, you see the ranger, you see the tracker locked in. And they're looking at the muddy footprints and the depth and keeping an eye and hearing the howls. You find another cave, the entrance to another cave, but this one's not like the brewer's cave. There's no drunkards. First off, it is littered with bodies and bones and mud and muck, but also it's littered with something denser, but it's large clumps of weeds. Maybe it's some kind of debris. And I would like anybody who wants to roll nature, survival, something, perception, investigation, whatever you'd like to take a look at this place.
I would love to do perception.
Go for it.
Above table guess, it's Cerberus's shed.
I rolled a 6.
Ah, nat 20.
Hey! That's
25. Oh, plus. 29.
Sounds like somebody knows what it's like to live with a dog.
awesome.
I just,
What were the
I'm sure I
options?
had plenty of pets in my time.
Any skill that you can explain to me how it could be helpful, I will take. It just depends. Like, depending on the skill you choose, will depend on the answer I give you.
Yeah, I mean, unless there is something useful for me to glean through insight, everything else that I could apply is a
Sure.
+2.
You can do insight. For sure.
Okay, insight will take me to 27. Yeah, I'm looking for insights into the nature of what we're encountering, the dangers inherent to its nature, and any opportunities within it.
Beautiful. So natural 20, insight, pagan.
The pagan is going to hold on to the pot that they carry on their back, grasping it and sort of waiting to listen if there is any guidance to be had there. And that is the exact spell that I am going to cast on myself.
My pot whispers to me.
It tells
It
me,
looks like a dog lives here.
The voices.
tells me things.
He got that dog in him.
It
Nah.
works.
Still not great, but with everything, that's a 12.
Okay. All right. We got some pretty high rolls. So with a nat 20, absolutely. This is puppy hair. This is dog hair. It's not a weed. It's not anything. But that does tell you that this is Cerberus's lair. Danny, with that insight, I'll give you this thing. All of this hair and detritus smells like Cerberus. Could you use some camouflage?
I like that. That's very good.
As you all, I'm assuming, do you guys go in to this cave?
As we go, I'm collecting hair, but I'd like to do it somewhat stealthily, if that's okay. I
Yeah.
haven't decided what I want to share with the false prophet about this or not.
What do you mean?
Go ahead and roll me stealth and sleight of hand.
Yeah, absolutely.
Before that, and to help, I think as like the serpent is going, the pagan is going to tap on everyone's shadow again and very quickly look towards the exile and say, "You've taken us far. Allow me to take us the rest of the way. And in its embrace, conceal. And I will cast Pass Without a Trace for us."
Let's go.
Forever plus 10.
We so sneaky. Okay, that is 38 on stealth.
19 for stealth.
Perfect.
Again, Pass Without Trace doesn't apply to sleight of hand, right?
No, it doesn't.
I didn't think so. Okay. 25 for sleight of hand.
Perfect. You get plenty for your party. That's more about like how successful are you at gathering up these these clumps of hair. Eurydice, you almost see a flush to her cheeks. She's so close. She can feel it. Okay, it has to be here. If this is the lair, it has to be here.
I think after what happened earlier, The saint holds out their hand to Eurydice, and they say, "We'll take you there, and I will protect you as we go."
Eurydice takes your hand. Yeah.
Is she still holding Oracle?
Yeah, baby in one arm.
Because I'm not going to change this image. If this is what she's doing, I'm like, great.
Baby on the hip.
I love the idea of the prophet going like, "Yes, my child can go sneak for me once more, only to turn around to see that their child has been incapacitated by like a hug."
Like uppies and scritches and yeah.
Yeah. This is so fun.
I didn't mean to interrupt the interaction here. I just, in my brain image, I was like, I need to know whether Oracle is here or not.
Oracle's just over Eurydice's shoulder going, "Hey, Papa."
A chariot for my child.
Nah. Eurydice takes your hand and steps into the lair with you.
I would also, very quickly,
Yeah.
as Eurydice takes the saint's hand, they grip it slightly and they say, "I will be with them in trouble. I will deliver and honor them," and is going to cast Warding Bond, targeting Eurydice. So, because I am worried that we're going to get into trouble and Eurydice might be a little squishy, Eurydice gains a +1 bonus to her AC and saving throws, and she has resistance to all damage. Each time she takes damage, I also take that same amount of damage.
Okay. Noted. Perfect. Who all? So we've got the serpent gathering dog hair. Does anybody else want to look through what else could be in this lair?
Yeah.
I mean, if we're like looking around, I think Prophet's always got an eye out for stuff they can take and keep and use later. So any sort of like tools or like magic items or anything that immediately clocks as like, oh, this is a resource I can hang on to for later. I can add this to my mystery mouse tools. Like that's the mindset that I've got. So I don't know that I'd necessarily be like shuffling through stuff, but I would like if there's anything shiny that would immediately pop out as, oh, that's useful. I'd probably want to go grab it.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll investigation. Anybody who wants to look, if anybody's looking specifically for the lyre, Eurydice would give the help on that.
I think, yeah, Saint would be helping her look for the lyre.
Yeah, go ahead and take a help on investigation.
I think the
Pagan, are you looking?
Yeah, I'm looking around.
Investigation.
And I'll help the pagan.
Okay.
The serpent.
Nat 20 for 23 with bless.
Beautiful.
Finally.
Is it only investigation, or can I use perception?
So investigation is going to give you more it's like that's you digging through things and you get more detailed. Perception is more of like a vibe check. So it gives you a different answer.
Okay.
Since I'm helping the pagan,
Okay.
does that give the pagan advantage?
100%.
Oh, okay. Okay.
22 on the investigation.
Total of 17.
17. Perfect. Okay. We're going to honor the nat 20. So as you're digging through with Eurydice, it's a little bit, if anybody has seen Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark, it's you probably would think of it to be something gilded and golden and beautiful. But you hear Eurydice gasp. And with like a shaking hand, because she is still holding Oracle. And you get a feeling that she's honestly afraid to touch something this precious. And she points out what appears to be the shell of a turtle. Looks like stone almost. It's almost fossilized at this point. And sticking out of it is 2 rudimentary sticks with a crossbeam. And let me count how many strings this has. 6 strings. This is a 6-stringed lyre. Handmade, ancient. And you have found Orpheus's lyre. Do you pick it up?
Yeah, I think the saint moves, interested in Eurydice, but still distrustful of her intentions. I think moves to swiftly and carefully collect the lyre and says to her, "This is it then, based on your reaction. Your love's
Yeah.
instrument."
Yes. And as you pick it up, just holding it, you can honestly feel the bloodlust cool in your veins as it calms you.
I think it's almost overwhelming because the saint has been so wound up this entire time that they let out this almost exasperated sigh, just powerful indeed.
It is. For the other 2 that were looking. Prophet, there isn't much in the way of glitter and shine. Not in hell. Certainly not in the pit. And this is the home of an animal. So I think what you find is kind of the comforts of a nest. You find a place that's warm, away from the rain, and you get a look. You get an insight into, we don't think much about the internal life of an animal, but this is an ancient guardian. And you get the impression that there is more to Cerberus than hunt, kill, than what you saw. So while you didn't get physical treasure, you did get some insight into what is hunting
take it.
you. Yeah.
I will take it.
Pagan, is there anything you were particularly looking for, or just kind of what was there, or looking to see if there was anything else there in that layer?
I think, yeah, if there's anything they can sort of surmise from everything here, they'll look that, they'll look for that, but if nothing, then nothing.
Yeah, I think you also get that, especially with the help of the serpent. You get a familiarity. Again, the longer you all are down here, the more you start to remember your real life, and you are familiar with the haunts and nests, especially in mountainous places of creatures. But you also know that most likely the beast will know that somebody was here. Unless you do something about it to cover your tracks.
Okay. It would take a while, but if the pagan were to use druidcraft to try and sort of erase the fact that we've been here, would that help? And in addition to that, part of the wording of like pass without a trace is that we don't leave physical evidence behind. But let me double check to be sure.
No,
And
yeah,
would that help?
that's a really good point.
Yeah, let's see. For the duration, each creature is within 30 feet of you, including you, has a +10 bonus to stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature that
Perfect.
receives this bonus leaves no traces or other traces of its passage.
Perfect. Cool. That does a huge amount. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. I've been ignoring it for long enough, but that's a joke that I say in my real life. I'll
Stay in the back
top-
corner of the
I will
cave.
change topics and be like, anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Stay in the back corner of the cave playing Wonderwall for years to see.
I learned Wonderwall on the guitar specifically for the bit, so.
I
We
feel
love
like
learning things ironically.
Saint's just back there like, I don't know if you've ever heard this one before, and then starts playing Wonderwall.
Ken?
All right, suddenly we're around her. Well, actually,
On the lyre.
the Saint
Yeah,
moves-
on the lyre.
Sorry, so the serpent moves in with the fire, right? With the lantern, so that you can actually play around like a campfire. Right?
Excellent. Even better.
I would argue.
Oracle's like got a little lighter, just.
I think you really should lose hope for this.
Yeah.
When it comes to this
Yeah.
thing.
God. Oh God, I'm in a coffee shop with a bored white man.
No, Rose, we have to walk our one day.
Priest walks
Boulevard
up
of Broken Dreams, guys? Anybody?
Yeah.
to- a priest walks up to you and plays Wonderwall. What do you do?
You lose hope.
Yeah.
Truly.
This
Truly
is
the
hell.
worst. This welcome to
made
hell.
it.
You know,
This is the secret circle.
I was trying to make the pit bad, and you guys made it worse. I don't know how you guys. I don't know.
Happy to
how
help.
that happened. Yay! So, the lyre is obtained, and you do know the exile had shared this information, but this lyre can be used once to soothe a hellish being. But it is a single use, and once it is used, the lyre is destroyed. So, save it for Lucifer? Or use it on a puppy?
Really want to pet the dog. Any saints who come after, I apologize if I choose to pet the dog. Right now, I'm saying that.
I will say both Danny and the serpent are of one mind in that we want to ride that dog through the gates of hell, and with that puppy, tear the whole place down.
For once, I think we're kind of on the same page because Prophet also is very much sitting here like, if that's a tool to like get in Cerberus's favor.
If there's more to the beast than bloodshed, that means it can be domesticated.
And the exile
Mm-hmm.
has already told us that they're great with animals.
I really like animals. Did
You
you
know-
know that there's no such thing as an alpha wolf? That's all a myth. That's not real. That's not a true thing. That was made up by a guy.
There's
Most
a lot of
variable
guys who've made
things
up
are.
things.
Sorry, go
Sharks are fish.
What's a shark?
Never see the ocean.
Prophet's like, well, I've never had to explain what a shark is to someone who.
What's a
Have you
sea?
heard of a
that
fish
sounds like a That sounds like a monster. Are sea monsters real?
Yes, but they're not sharks.
Oh my god.
We have much to discuss.
The exiles. I will sit and talk about animals with you for literal days. They do say, we should find a safe place and like rest a little bit. Because y'all don't need to rest, eat, or sleep, but your powers do. So as we are getting close to the end of our session today, maybe now is a good time to find a place to take a long rest. Does that work for everybody?
Yeah.
I would just, I don't know that I'd point it out, but I would walk in the direction of like, this seems like a cozy spot for us to just like breathe for a minute, because I've been like looking around for that sort of thing.
If you would like to roll a survival with advantage, the exile will absolutely help you.
Cool.
So they can sit and talk about animals.
Yeah.
Did you know?
Survival with advantage, that with bless 24.
Perfect. Yeah, you guys find another outcropping, a little bit of a cave, not attached to a brewer. So looks like it's been abandoned, and it's an abandoned mine shaft. Let's hang out in there. But you manage to get in and get settled and find time to once Oracle is handed back over to the prophet, Eurydice holds her hands out for the lyre. May I?
I think the saint gets like weirdly possessive of it for a second. They like their hands grip on this turtle shell like structure a little harder for a second, and they say, this tool crafted by a heretic and a sinner has calmed the storm and fury in me. And for the first time since arriving here, where the hellfire clings to my ankles, I feel closer to my Lord than I ever have. Would it offend you if I indulged in that peace for just a little bit longer?
If you give it to me, I can do you one better.
That is?
Listen, I don't have the same skill or power as my husband, but I can play a song. And this will not use it. This will not use the power. This is just above table.
The saint will very tepidly hand over the lyre.
She will take it and we'll begin playing. And with the actual playing of this lyre, you all feel a calmness seep into your bones. It's almost enough for you to forgive Orpheus. But not quite. But it gives you all an insight into who that man was. And if anybody knows the story of Orpheus and Eurydice, it gives you, I can't say hope because it's a real thing, but it brings you peace. And it, on one hand, it reminds you that connections are real and vital and absolutely necessary. And anybody who would like to can roll an insight into Eurydice.
Oh yeah.
A dirty 20.
The dice had to stop being nice to me. They were nice to me for too long.
Maybe it's because of the calming influence, right? Like the dice will roll nicer when the prophet's like.
Remember my opium den? Lovely.
I mean, when you're that chill, are you paying that much attention?
16, I'm just saying.
These are lo-fi beats to chill to in hell.
Also a 16.
With the little animation.
Yeah.
we see the prophet, like the golden deer skull, a prophet like sitting at a desk nodding with Oracle perched on the horn, just like
Well,
forever.
I mean, as we discussed immediately pre-session, the prophet canonically has a little journal where they're writing all of their epic comebacks. They're gonna be so upset when I say this. It's gonna be so great.
I just have to wait for them to say this, and then I got them.
It's the trigger word. So 2 16s. Pagan, did you roll?
Yes, the pagan got a 26.
Yeah, sorry, it was a dirty 20 here. 16 dirty
20. Okay. I think with the 2 16s, yeah, I think the prophet. I think prophet, you see. You see the person that believes in the power of connection as far as a utility.
Mm-hmm.
And you connect with that. Saint, I think you're like, I could connect with this person.
Yeah.
I didn't think I could. But like I didn't think I had that in my heart.
Happening in this dynamic. Yeah.
I didn't think I had that in my heart, but then it's like coming out. It's like a rebound. It's a fully a rebound.
Yeah, and if I may too, I feel like in the strangest way that maybe misread or miscommunication they had from their earlier insight check into now the very calming magic of this lyre has, in one way or another, lulled them into a sense of comfort that maybe is not worth trusting, but for them right now, shaken, constantly looking at the pagan pitifully, but knowing that they have no place to apologize or no place to protect, and knowing that the prophet is nothing but bad, but still wanting to like be friendly with them in a sense, or find a way to have camaraderie, but also wanting to constantly balance this new positive relationship they're formed with the serpent. This music and this teamwork they've had in this short time with Eurydice it's not dependency, but it's a comfort that I don't think they understand and have convinced themselves of very quickly.
I like that. With a dirty 20, you see a woman with conviction and with a mission, and one who Whether you agree with her or not, you can understand. Reckless.
Okay. I think with
And
oh, sorry.
yeah,
no.
go ahead. No, go.
No, I was just gonna say. I think with that, two things are fighting inside of this serpent as much as anything's going to fight in this calm, sort of tugging, let's say, in different directions. One is maybe this person deserves to fight for what they want to find as much as the rest of us, seeing that commonality of a sort. The other remembers their station, remembers their class, remembers their attitude, and doesn't trust that that recklessness will not lead them to act as the prophet often does against those to whom they should act as friends. So there is worry, but there's no decision yet on what to do.
Pagan. With a 27. This is a kindred spirit. This is another pagan. Now, she sinned more in her life, which got her deeper in hell. But there's a commonality. And with that commonality, I think you see the shrewdness. You see, especially with all the asides, there's been a lot of the pagan and Eurydice standing aside while everybody bickers and snipes at each other and, you know, eating the popcorn. Everybody, you know, enjoying the show. Her enjoying the show, the pagan being so over it. And again, you see a woman who has been handed the first step of her great plan, and she is determined. And while the love story of Orpheus and Eurydice is well known, that love is a story. There is not love there anymore. There is utility. There is the knowledge of a man who, driven mad by hell and by circumstance, will do anything she asks him to do. And isn't that lovely? What a lovely tool.
If I could ask,
Mm-hmm.
and if you would allow, I think what the pagan wants to know the most
Yeah.
and wants to see is who this person is without any of that. I think the pagan, as they sit here, calmed by the music, and I think for the first time truly does sort of untense. I think their mind goes to the thought that I rage and I burn because I loved my family and they are gone. You are cunning, you are shrewd. You use connections, you use people. But why? You found the method. But what was the motive? And I think that's what the pagan wants to see.
Yeah, and with a 27, I think you see it. Because you've seen it. You've seen it in the people of your tribe. You've seen it of others in your village. Survival. Surviving is the only thing you can do. And to survive, what wouldn't you do? What's the other option? So you see a survivor.
Then I think the pagan, looking in the direction of Eurydice, but sort of just generally into the air, is going to say, and they're not sure whether it is to their companions, to themselves, or to fate that might be listening. They're simply going to say, we are going to make it out of here.
And with that, we will call it for the night. As a reminder, it is November. We are entering into the season of many, many holidays. So we will not be back in 2 weeks because that is Black Friday. And I don't know what everyone's going to be up to. I'm certainly not going to be shopping because fuck that. But so we will be back in 3 weeks, December 2nd. I can't remember which day it is, but the first Friday in December, we will be back. Next weekend, you might, if you're in the area, might be able to catch a few of my players at PAX U. So please go check them out. And actually, I'm gonna have everyone go around. If there's anything anybody has going on, please shout it out in the next 3 weeks. I have nothing. Before I have everyone else go. Next week is the End of Rainbow, which is our talk back for Olympus. So watch myself and Danny and Tower and a couple and Bastion and Sarah all talk about the making and the mischief of Olympus, which was an amazing project. And then 2 weeks after that, come back on and see the first episode of the final chapter of Hallie's Children, our first ever campaign here at Streaming Rainbow about a bunch of superheroes who got magical powers from Halley's Comet. Our final chapter begins in 2 weeks. So you can see Sarah helm that ship. So that's what's happening with Streaming Rainbow. Everybody else, what do you have going on? Absolutely nothing.
I don't know. Are we gonna go?
Yeah, I was waiting for the who your popcorn in it too.
I don't care. Anybody.
To the audience, you just watched all four of us collectively hold the door open for each other.
I'm gonna go ahead and suggest we do alphabetical for our not character names, if everybody's okay with that. Which does you first, Andy, if that's okay.
Andy first, because D comes before N.
We know the alphabet.
You are not.
Hi, I'm Andy. If you want to see more of me, you can always watch Magnificence from the Tabletop Tailspinners Network. I show some real range by playing a angry, nature-aligned character that has been scorned by the forces that be. It's a real switch up, I'm sure. But other than that, if you're looking for something to do, maybe look up Convention Zero. There's some fun stuff there, some friends, and maybe some of us might be there. It'll be a good time. Go check it out.
Hi, everyone. So right now, my main tabletop group, Hilarity Save RPG, we are releasing a horror anthology series called Beyond the Witching Hour. We just had episode 3 come out, which had guest GM on, Kim from 5 GMs in a Trench Coat. It's absolutely amazing. The series has been great so far. It's releasing weekly. The next episode will come out right before PAX, which will be super fun. I will be at PAX Unplugged, so if you're there, come find me. I will be handing out little goodies of characters from the actual play series that I DM, Dastly Dungeoneers. So if that sounds like your jam, come find those little souvenirs. There's dice in them, and it has cool character artwork by also from 5GM's Tanlin or Gremlin Frog Art. So come find me, come get goodies from Tanlin. It's really cool.
I think Gremlin Frog Art might have done the art for Hallie's Children, Heaven's Eye. So catch their art as well on Streaming Rainbow in 2 weeks.
Big Tanlin fan. I'm a huge Tanlin fan. So we'll always shout out Tanlin anytime I get a chance.
So are you going to be the person that doesn't check out Gremlin Frog Art? You're going to
Hey, asshole.
Right now.
Can't be that person.
Fuck you. Go check them out. Danny?
Danny R. Mendoza, all the places, Streaming Rainbow all the time. Y'all just keep letting me hang out. I'm super excited about that. Still, unfortunately, cannot share details yet about upcoming Streaming Rainbow stuff and some other stuff on a few places, but also want to double click on check out Convention Zero. Not going to be able to be at PAX U this year, but maybe doing something with some Convention Zero stuff. I'm not positive I can say yet, but it's also like so soon. Like it's like a week from now. So just keep eyes peeled. And yeah, I've got something that I recorded not that long ago for the Queer XP coming out. I don't know the date, sometime in December, so just follow socials. And I'm going to be doing something else with them too. And yeah, just follow my stuff. Thanks for being here. Thank you all for being awesome.
And finally, Fish.
Hello, I'm Fish. You can find me all over the interwebs as Fish Finley. I sing, I draw, I play games. It's a very fun time. I absolutely adore getting to be part of this game. It's very fun playing an asshole and not having to feel bad about it. Outside of this, I will be at PAX U. Come find me. I shall be around. I'm running a workshop about how to run a compelling one-shot on Friday. So go check that out. Outside of that, I do digital art, I take commissions, and I sell prints. So go check out my card to see all the stuff that I'm up to. And if you would like to have your characters drawn by me, then commission me, please. That's all. That's my spiel.
Gremlin Frog Art, Fish Finley, all of the art. Support artists, especially coming into the holidays.
Yeah.
Fish's art is really fucking cool, and if I had more money, I am constantly looking at their print shop, staring longingly. So yes, it's very good.
Also, you're going to be the person that ignores a second artist with an
Appreciate
aquatic
it.
theme.
It's a theme.
Are you really gonna do that
You're that guy.
Right now.
during Trans Awareness Week? Fuck you. Anyway, that is homophobic. Okay, I don't know. I'm yelling at you. I love whoever's still here. I love you very much. Thanks for being here.
And get in the Discord, right? Like always jump in the
Get in the fucking Discord because this energy is also there. We have a great time. We sing, we laugh. We have a Magic the Gathering channel, so if you're into that, you can check that out. We have a cosplay channel, which does not get enough traction, so please come in there and share your costumes. And yeah, we just have a
We're
grand
just
old
as
time.
chaotic in there as we are on stream. So
In fact, we are more chaotic. It's bad.
Mhm.
It's really good and also
this is best
terrible.
behavior. Yeah, this is
I'm being
camera.
very well behaved.
Yeah.
But I love you all very much. Thank you for joining. We will see you in December. Happy holidays. If it's not a happy holiday, come to the Discord and chill with us because to us, you're always family and we love you very much. In the meantime, we will see you next Tuesday for End of Rainbow, and we will see you back in hell in a few weeks. Love you very much. Goodbye.